First up is Catch and Cook Fishing Adventure. This showed up on Steam within the past few days, and it's looking like a really good indie for fishing. So Catch and Cook is a three-dimensional demo with an open world map. Kind of limited in scope so far, but really interesting demo to try out, and I anticipate when the game is released it's going to be pretty interesting. At the moment the demo is free though, so you can check that out. Basically you can steer a ship using directional keys, and you use your mouse to cast and catch, and it's just kind of like a fun arcade style fishing game. Wanted to talk about some fishing games just because I don't know, it's just like a fun genre and I've always enjoyed them. Fishing shows up in a lot of different genres though, especially RPGs. Sometimes it's a low-key part of the gameplay, but other times it's actually like an entire section of it. So, yeah, these games that I'm talking about today, though, are pretty much dominantly focused on fishing, except for the last one, and I'll explain why. But Catch and Cook, yeah, it's really looking like a nice three-dimensional stylized style, very colorful. Just kind of got some good tones in there with the orange and blue, and yeah, this one looks pretty cool. And next up is a game that went on sale on Switch this weekend. It's called Isle of Jura, and this is a pretty simple fishing game, and it's really easy to get into. Only takes maybe like 5-10 minutes to learn everything you need to know for getting into it. And this is the type of game where you'll be able to get into and just play right away for a little while. It's kind of the main purpose of this video, is to talk about some games that have fishing that's really easily accessible, because it does appeal to gamers who want to play more casual and only have a little bit of time to play. Whenever I used to play WoW, like I don't play it now sometimes too, but anyway, I'd always go after the fishing quests, because no matter how much time you have, you can throw in some time for some fishing. So it's just kind of like a light style, low poly, not too much detail or anything, but I thought it was pretty fun, easy to get into, and I got it for $1 on Switch, so can't complain about that. Next up, and I don't know how long this video is going to be, but we'll just see how it turns out. But next up is Luna's Fishing Garden, and I've had this one in my library for almost a year, and I just never really thought to try it out. I've wanted to play it, but I just wasn't sure if it was my genre, and I'll play it today. And while the cozy style is, I'm kind of indifferent to it, but the actual gameplay is pretty cool, and you interact with the NPCs and can just get right into the fishing. You're located in a archipelago of islands. There's kind of these like creatures, spirit creatures that are living on the islands. They want you to fish for them, but also to garden. So that's why it's called Luna's Fishing Garden. But the fishing is pretty important, and you have like a little boat you can go around in and go up to these whirlpools and fish. And this one goes on sale a lot. I'm pretty sure that's why I have it. So yeah, I think it's cross-platform, so check this one out. And yeah, let's go ahead and wrap this up, the short video of suggestions, with Stardew Valley. And I know everybody knows that you can fish in Stardew Valley. Maybe you don't. I guess I shouldn't assume, but yeah, fishing is a huge part of Stardew Valley, and it's one reason why people go to it, because you can just kind of get real into it. The only issue with fishing in Stardew Valley is you kind of have to have more time to be able to do it. You have to be able to travel between the locations and be able to rest and also wait for the fish. And, you know, if you just want to play for half an hour, it's kind of time consuming and not that rewarding. But as you may have seen, I made a mod video a little while ago about Stardew Valley with the Smappy mod. I'm not saying you need this. Fishing in it is just fine, and you might want to play all day, so that's fine too. But this mapping model lets you alter the fishing mechanics, so you can either catch the fish right away or make them bite right away. And it's a really good way to speed up the fishing side quests, or not quests, but fishing side activities. So just got a little footage of me doing that. I'll link to the Smappy video as well at the end of this. But yeah, I found this actually really fun. I was just going to check it out and see how the fishing was, and I was like, oh, Smappy has a fishing modification. So yeah, so anyway, that's 4 games. There are some other games I tried. Didn't really fit into it. I do want to give an honorable mention to Pacifish, though, which is probably an underrated game. It's an idle clicker, and there's no music or anything in it, but you can fish and click. And yeah, I don't know. I'll link to that one of those as well. But these are some games I thought were cool for fishing. Hope this video helped you out. If you want to take a look around, please do. And I'll be making a lot more videos with specific focus soon. So be sure to subscribe, like the video, and thanks so much for watching.